Hey there. Welcome back. I don't know if you're still out there, EYB, but saw your message that I missed before that projections are later this year for your company's beer to make it here to Colorado. But this, for me, the first beer I've had since sometime in November. Cheers to all of you, my fellow Star Voyagers. Cheers to the new year. Roller, wake back up, yeah?
It's cool, everybody. I'm here.
Hello, Sea Star. Nice timing. I don't know if you were lurking before, but good timing. We just got to this bandit camp. I had to Zerg here that was getting too sidetracked. And happy Saturday. Indeed.
These lands are filled with noise. It is just noise. No sounds.
Friendly machines, hi. Well, Z-Trab, you don't need to debate getting this game. You need to get this game. But I understand the big backlog. Don't let this game sit too far down the backlog. Don't wait too long.
In Banur, they already sing songs about the huts I completed.
Hello, Willis. Good timing, actually.
Some other Weraks after our herd will claim first blood, but it'll require cunning.
Let's put on our Banuk outfit now. When in Rome. In fact, this is a chieftain's outfit. They'd probably wonder what the hell we're doing wearing a chieftain's outfit. What's this Nora girl? Wearing a chieftain's outfit. She's no chieftain.
Where the ice and snow comes.
We were briefly. We were briefly. I don't really want to sit trading with the merchant right now. What beer? I hadn't had beer in a while. I wasn't being too picky, but New Belgium was down the street from me, basically.
The spoils of the hunt have been a little
I
light.
think it's a summer beer.
We should find a
Day
few
Blazer?
shipments bring the spirits
Not that
here.
strong. Day Blazer. Sorry, it's backwards.
The shamans say the herds move this way.
Peroni? No Jimbo. No Peroni. What kind of beer is that?
Sing to the glaciers. I don't like spending so long away from the hunt. Makes my muscles twitch.
Common
I
Italian
wish
beer?
a Werak on.
Yeah, I don't know the name.
Spirits reveal themselves to you.
Alongside Guinness, it's your favorite? Even though you're Irish, that Peroni? Favorite alongside Guinness?
I'm glad to see you well.
Need to talk to. Need to find their chieftain. Wonder if their chieftain will be wearing similar outfit. We're wearing a chieftain outfit. Maybe we're looking for someone wearing our same clothes. Chieftain, one of them over by the fire.
Spears of Jevon. Some other were ancestor our herd. Who claims us blood? It will require courage.
Why would the machine spirits allow us to approach unchallenged? The grove is in
Kaboom!
Rachel's place.
Hello.
We should head north. North where the ice and snow calls. Good hunting.
I'm gonna end up marking him just to find him. Keep looking for a minute. Wanderer.
Lands are filled with noise, but it's just noise. No.
May you always find challenge.
May there be songs in your name. A place where the spirits have soothed the machines into restfulness.
Still don't have a precise marker, so tell me if you see the chieftain or remember where the chieftain's at. Like to say, look, at least someone with a name.
Shaman,
Start.
you're trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes, Nora. And taking my time with my studies. Between you, me, and the spirits, I appreciate the peace. Not just from the machines. There are many changes in Ban-Ur. The hunters and shamans bicker without end.
What about?
How best to deal with a harsher world. The hunters, they don't want it back the way it used to be. And we shamans find ourselves able to explain less and less. So many are exiles now, sent to wander. Here, no one argues. So, I welcome mystery.
Don't think that's the chieftain coming
I
down.
have proven my worth with 100 hunts, and my song will echo for 100 more.
You go up that way on our own and explore, but the chieftain's down here somewhere.
Well prepared for the hunt, I hope.
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
Shaman.
These lands are filled with noise, but it is just noise, no sounds.
Talk to Alaki. Alakai.
To see these machines up close like this, it's...
Grazer dung.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung. This Ravager led me here. I chased it down from the rivals, where it killed a great ice hunter. Tore him in two. A challenge I accepted. But when it reached this camp, the Fury left it.
Isn't that a good thing?
Tikuk says it's a gift. Pfft, what is a gift but a reward that you didn't earn? The machines are meant to challenge us. Now I'm stuck here guarding the shamans.
Keep your skills sharp.
Frozen Wilds was. You gotta play it if you're gonna play Horizon. Don't miss that. It's on sale right now. And then on sale, 50% off. Now's the time to get it. Complete edition for half off.
I ran my hand along the steel flank of a killer machine. I threatened the machines to grow.
Yes, I find the chieftain. Help me! Somewhere. Supply crate. You just picked it up. It would have been more tight if you played after the main
Arrows and
story.
sharp blades.
Yeah, I wondered when deciding how to play it. But I think I saw... Where was it? Who was playing it? I saw someone... Was it Iceman?
They
Completing
always
it
find
on a playthrough where he had played it after
May
the main
machine
game.
spirits
So I
grow
got
in
some of
favor.
to get to hear some of the extra dialogue. Okay, this is weird. There has got to be. We are supposed to speak with someone who I have investigate the Banuk camp. What am I missing? I'm trying to speak with everyone who's got a name. Let me know if you see anything. While I keep investigating. I think this happened before. Just be one thing, one person, or
Well prepared
something
for
to
the hard
examine.
battle.
Maybe even where I've already been, like up at the top. Tikuk. Didn't we already speak with Tikuk?
Greetings, Nora. I am Tikuk.
Shaman. I've never seen anything like this.
The blue light is strong
It always-
here. My people traveled far from the heights of Ban-Ur to experience it for themselves.
The blue light.
The light of the machine spirits. It is all around us. It settles upon us. This is how it used to be, before they grew angry.
I know about the derangement, but I didn't think the machines were ever this calm. What is it about this place?
We don't really know. We sing and we listen to the machine songs.
The machines sing to you?
To each other. You are a hunter. You must have heard their communions and hymns, their calls and cries. We're not meant to understand, but we shamans try to interpret. What is the song that angered them so, that turned them upon us? What song soothes them? Does it thrum in the air here, just outside of hearing? How can we heal the machine world?
What's that ready?
Tikuk, have any other Outlanders come through here recently?
Some Asaram, yes. They were convinced the machines were malfunctioning. As if machines were mere devices in need of repair. Well, that is how the Asaram see the world, is it not? They ate with us. Then, when they were satisfied there was nothing they could explain, they left with the Northern Light.
What's with the big guy?
I was drawn to this place in a storm. At first, I thought the keening was the wind, snapping off the mountain's frozen face. But no, it was the Thunderjaw's song. I found it crouched on its haunches, its metal unmoving, and I took shelter beneath it. When the storm cleared, its singing done, perhaps the spirit left its great shell, or perhaps it slumbers and remains. So we have not stripped and gleaned this one. We treat it with the care it is owed.
Do you mind if I look around more, Tikuk?
Speak, trade, listen. You are welcome. No harm will come to you here.
So it's not the
Repent
Banuk
of
that
the
are
little
doing
light
this.
lately. We should
There's
find a few
something about this
machines.
place.
Earn the spirit's
They
favor.
can't see it, but maybe my focus can. There,
Don't assume
signal.
the hunt will be easier just
And the
because
source is
the
at the
land
top of the
warmer.
mountain.
The hunt demands
I better look into it.
I'm the best hunter of my will, and none shall wrest that of me.
Oh, that makes sense.
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
The hood if we want me to go.
Huh. On. Jimbo, thanks. It's since the schedule has been so shot lately, there's supposed to be a preview of what's coming there. And I also would like to keep adding things to it on a regular basis. Instead, it's been sitting there quietly, but at least it's there. And I think it's effective. Ajun. Friendly machines. Glintox we don't have to worry about. Thank you, Shojimbo. Thank you for the host. Host with the most.
Glintox are just waiting. A good sign, I guess.
Friendly for now. Yeah. Pretty bird. Pretty bird.
You can't just leave us here. Did Vilgun send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Never mind that. Nora, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
We tried to stop them digging it out.
You see his eyes?
Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
That's a fair appraisal.
No room.
They were giving us a couple blast traps. Why don't we never use blast traps. Fire trap. That's the standard blast trap.
the rope slip for, you bunch of chuff skulls? The slack was on your end. I think it's okay. Looks like it's okay, doesn't it? It's only split in half. Get a whiff of that smoke.
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All ye's ever given me is black toes.
So they're just... I never understood why they just walked. Yes, Aloy's a bit intimidating. But they put a lot into this, and then they just walked because she said so. Unknown artifact. Processor of advanced design severely damaged. Corrupted code fragment detected. Approximately 20 years old.
Signal all this time. Fading out. I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
Can we see much from up here? Yeah, a little bit. Don't fall. Tell what's going on down below? It's great, you can see it from up here.
Inconceivable!
No, they've already started attacking.
Gwadias, welcome! You made it just in time for the fight.
The machines are angered. Keep your distance.
Yes.
Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
You ate so much food. What'd you eat? What'd you eat?
Now you'll hear my song. A sharp song. The hunt is back. Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it.
Whoa! Ah, Aloy, just take it down. Okay,
Now
yeah,
you'll
it's
hear
hard
my
too.
song machine. A sharp song.
So much for peace. It was a nice side effect. He's not going to be happy about this.
Fish, bread, homemade bread, pies, salty and sweet, beer, cake, so much, and also beans. Yeah. Beans, beans, good for your heart.
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us, between man and machine. Now the blue light has gone, and we are left with many songs, but more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day, we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
Wow, do we really have more blaze than we need? Can't imagine selling blaze after recently buying blaze. We just have to use a lot more explosives today. That's what we need to do. Lot more explosives. Vessels. I've run out of so many things in the middle of big fights. Blaze in the middle of the final fight in the main story. Wire in the middle of the final fight in the DLC. And then other assorted items at other times. That's a sweet gun. Ravager cannon.
Message coming
Save
in.
these for the trail.
Patching it through.
Good eyes. The host, thank you for the host. Grave Horde. Backtrack past the Glinthawks. Get to that campfire before we do anything else. Poor neighbors. I don't know. I think carrying this heavy weapon, the Ravager cannon, across the frozen landscape, I think this is a good idea right now. What do you
I'll
think?
tuck that away.
Dr. Tosh. What a terrible game. Who would play this game? You have to be crazy to play this game. Greetings, Doctor. How's it going? Just something tells me it's gonna pay off carrying this gun from all the way over there. Oh man, walking, carrying this thing, not just the deadlifts to be able to lift it, but this is working her legs. Core, can you imagine the core workout? Get from carrying this thing without breaking your back. Yeah, the way she's leaning, that would be terrible. That would be murder on your back. I couldn't do that. Why did that work so poorly? It's not a long-range weapon, but still. I expected better results. Oh, yeah! That was sweet. It put itself lower than us. She's not hitting it. It's like your Taj, you're back. What happened? Welcome back. Wondering, we saw you there for a second. I didn't realize we'd lost you. Thought you were just being quiet. Oh! And my misfires today are just awful. painful. Okay, I can't see there. Hit the ground. Woo!
Stalking.
Somebody getting trampled down. Oh, bandits. Ah, we don't need to save them.
Soaked from melted snow.
Okay, we're going up there. We have bigger fish to fry. Trader? Merchant? Hello. This was sealed off before. Okay, the campfire's above it, isn't it? Fire's here.
I might regret this.
Corrupted. I didn't look too closely at first.
They're inside too.
There. There.
Looks like we're introduced.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Can't see him.
Oh. Yeah! Lenza, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Come on, Aloy. Ah, he's right there.
Farewell.
Aloy, if he kills you.
This is it for you.
That does it. Time to take a look around the
She
room.
got way too far with that. Level 60! Cheers. Elenza, thank you. Welcome aboard. There is a lot of lore in here. Sergeant Ames, Guliev.
Say again, Lieutenant.
I got sir. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach.
Battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Did she just cut him off? I think she did. Did I get too close, or was that really that short? Some of them are short. Sergeant Usizo Wandari.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Oh, he's listening, Aloy. He's listening. Lieutenant Fiona Muro.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains. Another day in the life. Time close.
Star. Thank you. Nice spread. Tasty too. Hey, thank you for the bits. I like your bits.
Need them soon enough.
We will, Aloy. Yes, we will. Think so. Corporal Yana Mills. Is it related to a trophy? Because we did get the platinum trophy right at the completion of the main game as the credits rolled. So that level 60 trophy was from the DLC,
Looks
right?
like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. Now keep going and find something interesting.
Operation Enduring
Operation
Victory.
Enduring Victory.
Nice timing,
What does
Aloy.
that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
You get the woolen socks. It sounds familiar. Would we still have them? Or they just an item you end up selling anyways. Oh yeah, there was that bug that let us, you could climb back up these. Or did they fix that? This was where someone had me test it. Yeah, look, we can still zip line back up. I mean, I guess that doesn't really need fixing. So what? What was there? Drop to ledge. Cross and in. Alright, so if we're going that way, then what was the other way? Is there anything down here?
Must
There
have been
is.
where the soldiers slept.
Bunch of
Like
stuff,
the
okay.
lodge in Mother's Heart,
Wow,
I guess.
did I almost miss the whole first floor or whatever this area is. Corporal Acosta. Voice log. There's a lot of logs in here.
Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the Crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was pain. The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. They bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
Corporal Acosta, log B.
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Yeah, you're right. We are.
What was this place?
We're on the first floor. Reminder again.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Just a little longer. Sergeant Golyev.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, then everything will be the way it used to be.
I was hoping some of these logs up here would start to hit on the heart of the matter, which it just did. We're gonna hear more about what this was. Go in. Enduring Victory. What was Operation Enduring Victory and how did it tie in? Yeah, all these are pretty grim and sad. They were joking upstairs about maybe this will buy the time Sobek needs for Project Zero Dawn. We know only a little about that at this point in this story. We've seen the holograms of Ted Faro and Elizabeth Sobek talking about that. She wanted his resources for Project Zero Dawn. He didn't want to touch it. She was going to tell everyone that it's his fault all this is happening if he didn't fund it. She agreed to. But what is that project? Well, over here, Operation Enduring Victory, we don't know much about either, but it was trying to buy time for Zero Dawn. Buy time, as in they weren't gonna make it. They were a distraction of some sort. Maybe they knew it. So sorry.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had in the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope.
Metal.
It all seems to be
How'd they
slipping
ever get
away.
comfortable?
I don't even
It was the
recognize the
metal
places
world.
we're defending.
Guess they were used to it.
The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is you. For Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is.
He started speaking over his dialogue because I walked this way. That's why I stand still when starting the logs. Thought I could get away with walking a little bit. Nope, 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 nope. Corporal Sarai. Log A. Looking back, I thought 64 was shaping up to be a pretty good year. No more drinking and no more mercenary sec work. Stripping offshore wind forms for the OEZ. Just me and a plasma cutter 400 feet above sea level. Then I got the recall alert. Read them up on a turbine in the smell of cooking ozone. They covered every angle. Better pay, amnesty for any Combine wars you'd fought in, guaranteed citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But what we did think was, I guess we're better than the bots after all. Big talk from Harris about pride and duty. Smart guy. He was right. I'd been proud to be a US soldier. I jumped at the chance to be one again. Look what I landed in. No, this is not near the end of the game. Corporal Sarai, Log B. Last night we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. General assembly in a drone hangar. Summer and the sky was bare. The heat was killer. They say U.S. human combat forces are being disbanded. All automated now. We're last cycle's tech, out like the old net. 1 million more on basic in a century recession. Could be you'll help build the robots that took your jobs. They took our jobs! Or if you know how to handle a power suit, you could find a place that still uses manual labor. Maybe in the OEZ or China, where you're not our problem. Low suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. about where we could have climbed before? Is anything over there, or does that just take us down to this same area? Bam in the door.
Red light.
Oh, the
Guess
door.
that means no power.
Store power.
These wires must run to the power source. Useful information.
Up, up, down, down. Left, right, left, right.
Three power lines, three sources. That makes one.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Okay, now we probably did this before. He said the seasons, but he didn't say them spring, summer, fall, winter. Do we put them in that way? Spring, summer, fall, winter? Listen to what he says again, because he doesn't say them in that order.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you?
So we either put them in the
As
order he
usual, I
said
defy
them, or we put them in the
expectations.
order from spring on, right? Anyone know which one it is? Oh, here, one more time.
Y'all
I'm gonna put them
wanted
in
to
the
know
order
how
he
I
says them.
remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
East in spring, north in summer, west in fall, south in winter. Didn't work. So he said north in summer, east in spring.
That's two. One more.
Okay, yeah. Up, down, left, right. Oh!
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Did you really jump back to that? Around. What were you thinking? That does.
pieces. More cliffs. Must be another way in.
So we don't have any open quest that applies to Graveford anymore? Oh. Continue exploring. Oh, did we just pick up a power cell? Did I just pick up a power cell without even noticing? I thought it just switched over to that quest for some other reason.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers, just weapons.
Gonna hit the bar. Wait for it. Wait for it.
It's burning!
Yeah, it does that.
They're still looking.
Just started. Couldn't resist. Hardly a practical way to begin, but...
This one's dead.
Fight or run.
Right. Up here. No. Well, they fell for it once. Wait for it. Ha ha! Well, they fell for it twice. Well, you know, if they fell for it 3 times. Shit. This'll ragdoll him. Should ragdoll him a little more than that. They're not too smart. That guy, he may come back. Odds that he learned. Oh! Oh, the horror. It hit the wall. That's expensive. Anyone else coming? Wait for it. Come on, I'm right here. You know it. Who's still alive?
Die!
Oh! Would have hit the rock anyways.
shadow will reach you wherever you go.
Hello.
Hello, beautiful.
I'll find a use for you.
Back there. I'm gonna set this down. Probably pick it back up.
No space.
All of a sudden we have more potions than we can use. Oh, it was open. After days of having a shortage, now we have a surplus.
Easier when I was a kid.
Oh. Somewhere to climb here, isn't there? I'm gonna jump around at the walls because I don't see anything. Like there should be something here. Maybe it starts here. We have to start somewhere else and shimmy along. It's a good idea. When you're fighting humans, use potions. They tend to drop them as loot.
Definitely awake now.
Awake now. That's what you say, but I feel like at a ledge we can climb on, maybe jump to from, or jump from there to there. What am I not seeing? Right in front of me. Do you see anything? Can't just be a dead end. Look, I mean, right there's ledges right there we can grab. Where's the beginning? Where does it start? Why is it so hard to find? Not here. She doesn't want to grab anything there or there. Alright, we'll just... Oh. Okay, we just Bethesda'd our way up. That's fine. Shit! Maybe that was intended. Just get up there. I feel like how they usually that doesn't feel right, but okay, we're up. Not usually how you climb things in this game. Or dump. I'll activate the holo projector in a minute here. USRC deployment records. Operation Kickback, December 2065, Week 1. Confidential, Reno, Nevada. Civilian Guard and Armored Battalions skirmished with Vanguard elements of Pacific Northwest Swarm PN-12. Engagement began at 0600 and concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess of 40% reported. Operation Thick Skull, Shenandoah Valley, SA Tech, Virginia. 12th MRB, supported by Civilian Guard, fought a rearguard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-17. Engagement began at 0800. At approximately 1400, 12th MRB reported the position was overrun and received authorization to detonate SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17. Surviving elements of 12th MRB withdrawn to Akron-Cleveland defensive line. Operation Body Blow. Akron, Ohio, 9th and 10th MRBs, supported by sustained aerial strikes, assaulted the Horus-class Titan, resupplying the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-18. Engagement began at 0400 and concluded at 2200 with the elimination of the Titan. Note that this is 9th MRB's third Titan kill with minimal losses. Brigade readiness status. 3rd MRB refused recall orders from Operation Pinch Hit. Deployment along Pensacola-Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceedings underway. 7th MRB recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita Theater. Ready. 9th MRB refitting at USRC facilities. Ready. 10th MRB transferred from Kalmar. Data corrupted. Okay, lots of deployment, but that really, I don't know. It was very wordy. We're basically saying there was a lot of deployment. And I'm scanning a supply container.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Oceans everywhere, all of a sudden.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
These aren't.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil.
What could go wrong?
They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
and this one can move.
I guess it has really good sensors because it already knows we're up here. Shouldn't have had the tear blast up. It's destroying the environment big time. And so I knew I couldn't stay long. I shouldn't have even had the tear blast up. We gotta go for its vents. Vents, damage. Vents, damage. Vents, damage. My thought was, let's pick an ad or two. That was silly because even if we stayed out of sight, we were gonna get detected by Deathbringer. I don't know that anything besides the Shield Weaver would make a difference here, so we're not going to use that. I don't know what we're going to have the most of slung at us. Fire with a little melee? There's a lot of fire, isn't there?
And this one can move.
Stripping its guns with Tear Blast. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. I don't know how much I've ever really tried. That might be a good opening attack. Didn't do anything. Not a thing. Not a thing. Dead again. We have to move and rappel down, or we're not gonna get to the ground alive. Anyone know? Can you even pop that gun off? Is it even possible? Back here. Alright, let's change it out while we're here. Blaze on. Blaze on. We're gonna use precision arrows and sticky bombs and prox mines. You can? You can pop it off and use it? Awesome. I don't think I ever have. Thank you. Well, maybe we'll try, but let's get down to the ground first.
Another Kolesh, and this one can move.
Okay. I'll think about that. Thank you. Of course, they're facing the wrong way. I can't even get a good shot at their tanks. So let's say we fired center of the head. That might actually pop a gun off. That's why.
Cancel the search. My God.
Oh, Aloy! Oh! 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 Oh, that gun. Shit. Long arrows, forgot. Hey, we got a gun off. Or what did we get? Just a Deathbringer. Alright, we'll take it. No! Kissed it off. That's all I did there. Deathbringer drops Deathbringer guns, that makes sense! guess that makes sense. Ah. Ice coils. Demon474. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah.
Things will keep.
There it is. How they hid all this around the outside. It was there, plenty of healing to be had. Biosphere degradation. Report, August 2065, confidential. Chief findings. Despite increased tactical proficiency of elite and civilian guard units and many hard-won engagements in the Central European, Antarctic, and Pacific Reach theaters, the Pharaoh Plague's rate of advance has not slowed, nor has its biomass consumption rate. Damage to the biosphere has already exceeded 2038 levels by every measure and grows worse by the day. Oh, yeah. Not that. That's bad. But we all made it through the wormhole. You can't see that on screen. If you're watching VODs later on YouTube, it must be weird. Ever since I turned off the bot text displaying on screen, there are things that viewers in chat interact with and things that I interact with that just aren't on screen when you're watching it later. Must not make sense. So, damage to the biosphere, that's not good. Making it through the wormhole, that's good. Extinction timeline projections remain unchanged, with OAC predicted for mid-November 2065, annihilation of exposed human populations in February 2066, extinction of macrobiotic land organisms by the end of March 2066, and extinction of marine life in early 2068. Continued secrecy regarding Project Zero Dawn, the utter silence regarding its mechanisms of action and completion date make it impossible to predict Zero Dawn's impact or lack of impact on the extinction timeline. Atmospheric collapse. Atmospheric oxygen depletion and toxic emissions remain the greatest environment threat to Operation Enduring Victory as well as the wider civilian population and animal life. Operational Atmospheric Collapse, OAC, is currently predicted for mid-November 2065, after which military personnel will require rebreathing apparatuses to operate in the open, and civilians will only be able to survive inside sealed structures. The requirements for air scrubbing and recycling in facilities is addressed in Addendum A, linked to this report. Potable water shortages. Major water treatment facilities are already struggling to process water sources compromised by rainfall, heavily contaminated by toxins emitted by the consumption of the Eastern Hemisphere. Following the necessary shutdown of all nano-scrubbing functionality, wastewater recycling is already beyond capacity. Military response escalation. Addenda linked to this document cover the short-term effects of scorched earth engagements in defense of the western seaboard and the ongoing effects of the oceanic economic zone's use of nuclear weapons to delay the enemy's initial advance across the Pacific theater. The rest of the data is corrupted. The biosphere was failing. An enduring victory, despite its name, was not to produce any such result. Was not even designed to.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I've sent a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek.
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing.
Hell of a thing.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that?
Huh.
What did these people do?
It is Saturday.
What did Elizabeth do?
Good day for the big screen. What did Elizabeth do? Climb up the elevator. Can do.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn?
You're gonna need some layers for the snow.
She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew. Her civilization ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Curse the darkness. To the location and silence indicated.
It's not getting any warmer out here.
Can ride this cable down, can't we?
Now, how am I gonna get down from here?
Oh, this is how you're gonna get down from here.
This should be quite the ride.
Roller coaster! Oh shit! Dead. Hey, I fixed them again, and they're still not working? I was gonna have you test them. Hey, Troy, they did such a good job with this game, so complete. They really did. They really did. Greetings, Troy. All right, back into the warm clothes. How are you doing?
Now, how am I gonna get down from here?
Right.
Oh, this should be quite the ride.
I'm gonna drop off here. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There we go.
I'd do that again if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
If only you knew you died once. Hey, all. Yeah. Chat with the merchant. What are you up to this weekend, Troy? Take our second break shortly. Find a better spot, maybe. Sources. Trying to get another long leg and sawtooth hearts plus 8,000 shards for an upgraded bow. That may never happen. Meantime, we're saving those. Land Origins. How's that going? We do have too much blaze. We've got to sell a little of it. We're going to need more wire. No one will buy wood. Those are nice. Shock and tear. Good deal of both, plus. How are you doing with the bounty hunters? Pronounce it? How do we pronounce it? Filakis? Lakes. You run every time. Get to know your strengths and weaknesses. More wire than I thought. That's okay. Let's stay there with the wire. And treasure boxes? Oh, wow. Way more of those than I thought. Marker. Stuff. Box. Well, that was cool. Getting on a lot of resources there. Yeah, let's save, take a break. We'll continue from here, decide where to go, since we already went to the grave horde. We can stay on the, interesting. And I put... Save spots are not safe spots in this game. They just aren't. Did you platinum this? Yes, I did, the main game. Although the DLC added more trophies. It was sweet. Right as the credits rolled, I think it was. Not when they finished, when they rolled. Ding! Worth it. Well worth it. I don't know if I'll do all the extra trophies that were added with the DLC. There's a few outstanding. We got one today. We hit level 60. They raised the level cap with the DLC. So I'm not sure what's left. But let me take a break, and then I will come back to the... Oh, if anyone's taken off during the break, have a good rest of your Saturday and weekend. We're going to go at least... my plan is to go maybe 2 more hours. Maybe a little more. We'll just see how it goes. I really need to go get a snack. Dogs are content there. I'm not. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat something. I'll see you back here in a few.